Welcome back, Fresh Fam. And today we're going to be reacting to some more Tom Macdonald because you guys have been spamming that shit in the comments.
Thanks.
To react to some more Tom Macdonald.
Thank you for everybody supporting us and subscribing to us because we appreciate you guys.
Yeah. Hangover family, appreciate y'all.
It's Hangover gang.
Oh, gang. But it's also family. It's a family.
It's high gang, you know.
But it's a family. I consider it a family. But as they say, welcome to the family. So, you know. I got another family. It's so beautiful. Fresh fam and hog fam and gang. I know I'm stupid. But we're going to be reacting to the machine. But before we get started, let us know what other artists, or if you guys want us to react to more Tom Macdonald, just put it in the comments.
Put songs, like good songs.
Songs. Put the songs that mean the most to y'all.
Yeah, that touches you the
Probably
most.
Like the top 2 or 3.
That hits deep.
Yeah. And if we see the same song over and over, we're probably gonna react to that one. Or any artists.
Other artists, put us on new artists. Like
because I've been listening to more
anything that's probably maybe similar to Tom Macdonald or something like that, you know, that kind of correlates or whatnot. But yeah, that'd be dope. I know we have Adam Cahoon. We could actually more. So if you guys have more fire songs about him, let us know too. I think he told us to react to the Brave and the Brave 2.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to react.
So we're gonna have to. We'll check some.
If you guys have listened to the albums, let us know what song, like what songs we should start off with, or if we should just start from the beginning. Just let us know. But without further ado, let's get started with this video. Let's see if the machine is gonna hit.
Why did I think of
Bert?
Yeah.
I know.
Okay. Let's get into this.
I am not Republican, I am not a liberal. Why the hell can't I just be American without getting political? The system gon' suppress us all, they don't care about the cost. How's this a democracy when we got communists in charge? Cancel culture Nazis, all they're missing is the swastikas. Honestly, this is a psychological holocaust. Pumping propaganda through the screen and straight into...
Bravo, man. Bravo.
Bro, I've been saying this for shit. Why do we only have 2 fucking political parties that pin us against each other?
Yeah.
This cancel culture shit is bullshit, BS. Like, cause remember when we was little kids? Like, you could say whatever the fuck you want to like your boy. Like, if your boy was black, you could call him. You could say, "Ah, bro, you can't swim." And us, we're Dominican, so he's like, "Oh, you a Pantanator, you just came off the boat." Bro, we didn't take that shit personal. It was just funny. Like, the fuck? I don't understand why people get offended. The weird shit is when other people get offended for another culture or another race. Yeah, it makes no sense.
Like, you're not even from there. Like, why are you getting mad for it?
Which makes me think, it's like, I think you've been having these thoughts and you feel guilty about having these thoughts, and you're projecting your own feelings onto other people. And he's not lying. These people that are trying to like censor other people, they're kind of like Nazis.
Yeah.
Because Nazis censor shit like people like ideologies they don't like. Just because you're saying you're doing it to like make everybody equal does not mean you're not that different. And you know what's crazy? What is canceling gonna do to a person? Why, instead of canceling them, why don't you teach them, hey, you shouldn't say that if you are truly being racist or whatever. Instead of canceling them or getting them fired from their fucking job, it's probably gonna put them in a deeper hole.
That's true.
I never understood that. Why are you gonna cancel them or have them fired from their job? Instead of that, why don't you teach them and give them a learning moment? It's like, hey, look. A learning lesson. Yeah, a learning lesson, actually. Yeah. And it's like, hey, look, this is why you shouldn't say these things. It might come offensive to other people, especially if you're truly feeling those feelings. But getting them fired, getting them canceled, like, the fuck, that's not gonna do anything. It's probably gonna make them more hateful, bitter as fuck. Yeah. And they're probably not gonna learn a lesson because now they're going through their own struggle now because you just got them fired.
And then their life will go to shit.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, they're homeless in the streets.
Yeah, and they're probably drinking on drugs. Yeah. So you just made a whole.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's crazy how it just goes from just one little thing to, and then just ends up being like, that's true. It's fucking crazy.
But rewind that a little bit. Yeah, right, that's good.
The cost. How's this a democracy when we got communists in charge? Cancel culture Nazis, all they're missing is the swastikas. Honestly, this is a psychological holocaust. Pumping propaganda through the screen and straight into your brain. You ain't on a plantation, but you definitely still a slave. Race theory is indoctrinating children. Tell blacks they're disadvantaged, tell whites they got white privilege. What a brilliant way to reinforce division.
That is true. I don't understand. I love black people. I love white people, bro. I love everybody, but wait, because he's mentioned black and white.
Because
if you're black, you're not a victim. Don't let everything that's going on in the media. Everybody makes them seem like if you're black, you're a victim. Like, kid, some of the most talented, smartest people I've met are black. White people, just because white people in the past did some fucked up shit does not mean you're fucking guilty of that shit now.
Yeah.
And because, first of all, white privilege, I think if you have any type of privilege, take advantage of that shit. I wish I had some type of white privilege, bro. I wish we had Dominican privilege. I wish. I would take full advantage of that shit, and I would now feel guilty of that. Because my ancestors worked hard for me to have this privilege.
That's true.
So don't feel guilty and don't feel like a victim no matter what race, religion, or whatever group you belong to. Just be yourself, and whatever happens. Like, the fuck?
Yeah.
Discriminating children, tell blacks they're disadvantaged, tell whites they got white privilege. What a brilliant way to reinforce division. If whites believe they have it easy, they will never help you fight the system. And now they burning books in untraditional ways. They just traded newspapers for the digital age. Now the facts can be deleted with no physical flames. They just change the information and the truth gets erased.
That's true. And it's so easy for them to delete any information that they might add into the internet.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this and this happens. Like, oh no, let's tweak this, or they can even tweak it easily. It's not even about just deleting.
And that's dangerous.
Like, at least before you had it in hardcover books where like millions were printed, and like you had this in school or whatever the case it was, or like in probably libraries or whatever the case,
And this is what people like. It's funny because the Nazis did this. The Nazis would go to like Jewish businesses, libraries in countries in Germany, Poland, and they would go to actual libraries and try to burn all of Jewish history. So how's that any different? Like now, like we said, everything's digital. It's easier for the government just to go online and change certain facts.
That's true.
And it just takes that one generation to forget about or not even know about the original fact.
Yeah.
They read the supposed.
And then when you hear somebody else say it, you be like, nah, that's not true. That's not on the internet. That's not what it says. Yeah. And then it's easily like just put under the rug technically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's bro, it is kind of weird and
he's talking a lot of real shit.
He's talking real shit.
He's talking a lot of real shit.
Real shit. I wish more people would say this shit online.
I wish people were like,
if he was a politician, I would vote for him. Dead ass. I would vote for somebody like that.
I wish people were more like would realize these things.
Common sense.
Yeah.
People get to personal feelings.
But you know what it is? Also, the thing is, people just believe whatever they see online immediately.
Yes.
So it's like it's easy to fool the public.
Like for example, I don't give a fuck who you support politically.
Yeah.
Why is Trump getting called racist recently? Mm-hmm. When we was coming up, everybody wanted to be Trump. Rappers used to mention Trump constantly. Like he was like the goal.
Yeah.
But before he wasn't racist, because he supported one specific political party, which was Democrats at the time.
Oh, okay.
But because he switched, now he's called racist. I don't get that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
Let's go back a little bit. Let's check this.
Deleted with no physical flames. They just change the information and the truth gets erased.
Yeah.
They keep screaming to wake up, but they're all woke, not awake. We know the system has failed us and all the media's fake. I swear the government hates us. Having opinions is dangerous. The system built to enslave us only works if we're afraid. I am not Republican, I am not a liberal. Progressive and traditional are hitmen hired to kill the individual. They label people red or blue, divide us, they don't ever help. They want you thinking left or right, so you ain't thinking for yourself. Go ahead and vote, let's vote the party.
That's freaking true.
You know the way, it's almost like a gang.
Yeah.
Like you know how people are saying, damn, these
Bloods and Crips.
Bloods and Crips. Yeah, basically. You know how people say, oh, these guys are dumb as fuck because they're fighting over some blocks?
Yeah.
Well, you're just fighting over an ideology that really shouldn't. Like, bro, why are you hating somebody just because they think a little differently than you?
Yeah. I mean, come on, like everybody has their own opinions. Respect their other people's
like me and
opinions.
him, we used to have difference of opinions when it used to come to religion.
Oh yeah.
But now, honestly, I think we're on the same, like, maybe not the same, but we're more similar than
before.
But like, just because you have different,
but like if you used to be like, oh yeah, but I think this, and this is like, I get where you're coming from. I understand that.
I could put myself in your shoes of why you might believe that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I might not agree with you, but I can say, I was like, okay, I can see that.
I can see where you coming from.
Like for example, some people are for war, some people are not for war.
Exactly.
I can see both arguments. I can see if somebody does something fucked up to your country, why you might want war. But I can also see if somebody does something fucked up to your country, why you might not also want war. Mm-hmm. I could get both sides of it.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you should fucking obliterate the other fucking side. Like the fuck?
Yeah. That's true.
And first of all, this is your own countrymen. You think other countries are gonna fucking think the same as you? They're gonna hate you either way. You're fucking American. So why are you hating other Americans?
You know what's crazy to me? The fact that he's rapping about this, and he's from Canada.
Because he's coming out from but I mean, Canada's going through something similar.
Yeah, I know.
But he's also coming in from a different point of view.
Yeah, but it's just, I'm just saying, like, it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's
like,
kind of
someone from outside, technically, the country, but I mean, he's been fucking speaking real fast.
But it's also kind of scary how people get brainwashed on both sides.
Oh yeah, easy. People believe whatever is said easily.
What's on the news?
Yeah.
We know people that just watch the news 100% believe what's on the news.
Yeah.
And that's scary.
Like honestly, there's times where like they just show certain things on the news, and then I'll probably see a lot of different things online.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's crazy how they don't show none of this stuff on TV, but then on TV they show like, oh, for example, like let's say the most recent one, let's say for example, oh, they're trying to assassinate Trump.
Yeah.
But then let's say
nobody's talking about the assassination.
But let's say
another chat.
Or let's say something else is happening in the world that's even probably more dangerous or more crazy, but they don't talk about that. Like, I get it, but like
I'm gonna use Trump because he's like the most like this is when I really started noticing. It was funny when Trump would tweet out normal things, and you would go on CNN. They will make this shit the entire fucking day. You go back on Fox News, they're just talking about some other random bullshit. Like it's weird. Like when you depending on what channel you watch, you getting different news off the same fucking topic. When it should all be just facts. I don't understand. At one point, the reporters just get bought. Like journalists used to be like they used to have integrity, morals, and supposed to be objective.
I mean, maybe there are some people out there like that.
Some of them, but I don't.
It's hard to find.
Very few.
That's why I always say when I say a part of information, if I read it online, I'm like supposedly this and this. I don't know if it's true. With the shit that could be done online and shit. Yeah. Or when you see certain things, unless you see it like that, unless you see it from like let's say different people recording it. Yeah. Then you're like, oh no, apparently this is true.
Yeah. So now when I see a news headline, I was like, okay, I gotta read articles and watch news from multiple sources.
Yeah, to see the truth.
And sometimes I like seeing sources outside the U.S. Because usually those are the ones that are more objective because it has nothing to do with their country.
Yeah, that's true.
But bro, it's weird. But keep going. We're gonna be ranting because this is actually. I like this topic. I like this shit.
These are the same side, two teams, one coach, controlled by the same guys. Left wing, right wing, both help the same bird fly, brainwashing everybody at the same time. The internet was once a place that we could get our facts from. Now it's been monopolized. It's Google or it's Amazon. Who fact checking the fact checkers? I can answer that one. The people who control the narratives through the platforms. Let me break this down for you, simple as I can, Kate. They use social conditioning to put you in the rat race. It doesn't matter if you're first or third or if you're last place. You're still a rat, and they're the cats who kill you so you can't escape. They keep screaming to wake up, but they're all woke, not awake. We know the system has failed us and all the media's fake. I swear the government hates us. Having opinions is dangerous. The system built to enslave us only works if we're afraid. I am not Republican, I am not a liberal. I am just a man who knows they're scared of a nation that's thinking critical. They kill us or they lock us up for nothing like we're criminals. Divide us because they know that unified we are in.
Yeah, when did that stop? When they getting like people are starting to get arrested by just shit you say now.
Yeah.
I thought we were protected by the First Amendment. Like the fuck? That's what was taught to first thing I remember in first grade, learning the Bill of Rights and the Constitution. And learning about the amendments. And the first one that teachers used to preach about was the First Amendment. You're protected to say whatever you want under the First Amendment. No matter, it doesn't matter. It could be some hateful shit. As long as you're not inciting violence or doing anything violent, you can say whatever you want. Now, bro.
It's just changing, bro.
Bro, now you can't even say, oh, I disagree with that person. It is, bro. It's kind of weird and scary. I'm just saying. Once you shut up another side, that you're no different than fucking the communist people that you've been hating on.
Facts.
How's that different from a dictatorship? I don't get that. And then I say, I mean, I don't know. I'm not. There's a group of people controlling this country that ain't the president. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Critical. They kill us or they lock us up for nothing like we're criminals. Divide us because they know that unified we are invincible. Questioning the government's agenda is controversial, but promoting guns and liquor in our music is commercial. They're confusing us with pronouns they made up to make us triggered. You can call me what you want, but just don't call me late for dinner. School teaches you to learn and never teaches you to think. So you absorb misinformation, then you practice what they preach. You ain't free, can't you see that's how they want you to act? That's called conforming to the norm, you don't need freedom for that. I'm not Republican or liberal or left-wing or right-leaning. I took the red pills because that's who's fighting for my freedoms. And you don't need to choose to be accepted, they both fake teams. Evil runs the world now like hell ain't got no vacancy. They keep screaming to wake up, but they're all woke, not awake. We know the system has failed us and all the media's fake. I swear the government hates us, having opinions is dangerous. The system built to enslave us only works if we're afraid.
Pause it. He's not wrong, bro. If you can make people fear, you can control the shit.
Oh, yeah.
Because remember after 9/11, everybody was afraid as fuck. Especially from, like, let's be honest, people were afraid of Muslims.
Yeah.
The government passed the Patriot Act.
But that's the thing too. You see, so I don't really want to get too deep into it.
Go for it.
But it's just like,
what's the worst that can happen?
No. But it's just like, for example, fear. But then that led to something else. It showed that a lot of people, they made it portray like all Muslims are like that.
Yes.
Which is not it. Which is not. It shouldn't have been that way.
It shouldn't have been that way. And also, let's be honest, the people at the top also used 9/11 to push a certain agenda and go after the countries that were not involved in that whole thing. Because let's be honest, the hijackers were Saudi Arabians. We did not touch one Saudi Arabian motherfucker. I wonder why. Because they had that oil. But we went after Iraq. We fucked up Afghanistan. We kind of fucked up well, when I say we, not us, because we were kids when this shit was going on. I was in fucking, like, first grade.
I was in first grade.
But, the point I'm trying to make is, when citizens are in fear, governments or whoever's in charge is going to use that
to take advantage of that
shit. Because when people are afraid, like we saw this during COVID, people act crazy as fuck when they're afraid.
That's like the specific thing that you're scared of that freaks you out.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it because I don't want people to know your weakness. But like that's like me, it's like, oh, I got this, you better do this. If you don't, I'm about to put this in your bed. Like,
but isn't that like almost like fear? Because isn't fear and racism also the same way? Because if you're racist, it's because you're afraid of a certain race.
Yeah, I guess so.
Right? Because you hate them for a certain reason. Yeah. Because you fear them.
I get what you're saying.
No, so what I'm trying to say, what I'm saying is, they're pushing all this fear in the media. So each side's hating one another. And that hate is maybe on some parts turning a little racist, but it's also making people very ignorant. Because I'm hearing, like, at work, and like on the streets, anytime Trump, like, if Trump wins, I'm afraid what's gonna happen. I was like, bro, he was already president, nothing happened.
That's true.
The other people say, if Kamala wins, I'm afraid what's gonna happen to this country. It's like, bro, you don't know, first of all, you don't know what's gonna happen either way. Let's see what happens. Hopefully she does like the right thing. But what I'm trying to say, they're making each side hate each other, and when two sides hate each other, that's how you get civil wars. I mean, that's what happens.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, but I like this song.
This was really good.
He makes you think. He makes you think.
Yeah.
I think that's why a lot of our followers are probably gonna fuck with us because we were like more critical thinkers. I'm a very deepful thinker. I get too deep, but I'm liking his shit because he makes you think, and he's also making you just have common sense.
He's kind of like making you open your eye, kind of like realizing like, okay, like if you listen to his lyrics carefully, you'll probably start realizing like, oh shit, like it is true what he just said. Like he's talking some shit. Like he's talking some, like it puts you to think at that point,
and it also makes you realize there's some puppet masters. They're pulling the strings, bro. It's like
it's all a play,
bro. Pronouns came out of nowhere, dog. Pronouns came out of that whole pronoun thing. I was like, wait, people getting fired because they used the wrong pronoun? people getting, first of all, you getting mad because somebody call you a they, she, he. What the fuck is wrong with you? I used to get mad in middle school. If you're in school and you get mad because somebody calls you the wrong pronoun, you got your priorities like wrong. And your life is way too easy. Because I used to get mad in middle school when people used to make fun of my mama. We had a fight.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Yeah, right? Yeah. That was, if somebody said, oh, your mama's a slut. Oh, we got a fight. Nah, you a he. It's like, first of all, I'm a she. You're gonna ban because of that? Come on, dog. Like, if that's your fight, that's your fight. But I'm just saying, your life's gonna be hard, dog. Right? I'm just saying, your life's gonna be hard.
I mean, that's what they chose.
I'm like I said, if that's your fight, God bless you. Do what you gotta do. But just saying. But I like him shit. He's not afraid to
speak his mind.
Speak his mind. I like people like that. Yeah. If you speak your mind, I at least know where you stand.
And I'm pretty sure I said this in the last video.
Yeah.
But like, or maybe we mentioned it when we were talking. But anyway, we can just kind of relate to this though.
Yeah.
Like it's real shit that's happening in the world. We can understand it. We can look at the different views, different sides.
You gotta put yourself in another person's shoes.
Yeah. If you think outside the box.
Yes. If you don't like a certain person,
you don't gotta hate the person. Yeah. You don't gotta hate him. You don't gotta hate what he's saying. But just try to think about it and realize what actually really is going on.
Like when I see people like that I don't like agree with, I try to see I wonder why they're like this.
Yeah. Like you can't just jump to conclusion. Yeah.
If you're if I see a gang,
just assume.
Yeah, like when people's like, I can't understand why he's a gangbanger. Like you're dumb. It's like, whoa, try to put yourself in his shoes.
Yeah. Probably there might be the stuff that he's seen, maybe or
maybe he was forced into it. Yeah. You don't know his situation.
Or maybe it's like a family thing. Yeah. Like he just runs in the family. That's what you got to do.
I can never hate or judge other people.
That's why. You know what? The best quote of the day is never judge a book by its cover.
Yes.
That's the best one you can actually say.
That. Because I'm not gonna say I judged him, but when I saw him, I was like, I wonder if he's like gonna be like almost like Juice WRLD type, like those type of rappers.
Okay.
But I'm glad I didn't like judge him based off his look. I was like, nah, let me give him a shot. I don't know this dude. And I'm swoosh. Thank you guys. Definitely been appreciating this. But let us know what you guys think about this video. Like I consider more myself like in the middle. I don't care about no parties. Even George Washington.
Yeah, I just I just want. I mean, obviously, I just hear both sides. I just want to see what both sides have to say.
I mean, even our first president said like the political parties is gonna ruin this country because he was not for these political parties because he just saw people are just taking sides now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But anyway,
yes. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed our rant, or maybe my rant because I probably talk more. Let us know what you guys thought about this song. What you guys thought about what Tom said?
Yeah.
If you guys think the media is fake, because I do think the media is fake.
Facts. Let us know if you agree, disagree.
Yeah.
Your opinions.
Recommend other songs, please. Facts. So you can hear me rant again. But like always, appreciate you guys for watching. See you guys next time.
Leave a like, subscribe. Keep bringing the support in. Ha gang. That's what I am now.
Ha gang.
Ha gang.
We gotta find a way.
Hangover gang.
We gotta find a way to make Fresh and Hog together somehow. Fresh Hog gang. I don't know.
I was just about to say that too, actually.